Hi friends, Professor Joe here. I hope you all are doing great and welcome to this video. In this video, we are going to discuss an MT4 setup. MT4 is used for forex trading. There are a lot of people who trade forex. So I thought I'll create this video. How can you set up a MT4 forex screen in such a way that in one screen you can see everything, the trend, the reversals, and where to enter the trade. Now, I know that in a lot of places, a lot of countries, Forex is not regularized. So, people who are trading Forex in those countries have to be extremely careful while picking up their brokers to make sure that there is no problem related to law because it's very, very important to follow the rule of the land. And for all my global viewers, people from across the globe who watch my channel, subscribe to my channel, comment on my channel, this is also for all of you so that you can also learn how a MT4 platform can be set up without any EA or without any high tech, artificial intelligence that has to be used. So let me go to the screen and show you. This is how my screen looks like when I trade Forex. Okay, so I have a 4 hour chart, I have a 30 minutes chart, and I have a 5 minutes chart. Now, this is a demo account and it had a balance of $4,200 till yesterday. So I will first explain how the trades should be taken, and I'll show you a couple of trades which I've taken so it will give you an idea how trading can be done. So in all the three timing, you have to have a different kind of setup. So we will start with 4 hour. I'll just click on the 4 hour chart and open it completely. So you can see one indicator that is put on the 4 hour chart. So what is the name of the indicator? You just have to right click and go to indicator list. Once you click on the indicator list, you can see TMA centered bands. Okay, now this TMA centered bands is not an indicator that is available upfront to you when you download an MT4 platform. You need to download it from Google. Okay, it's free of cost. I'll just show you where you can find it. Okay, so first we will see where you can find it. So we go to Google TMA centered band indicator and we put MT4 indicator free download. So you can see that there are many options. The first one is the best indicator spot.com. You just right click on it and open it in a new window. And you can see this indicator is available over here and you can download it over here. And once you download it, you can go to your MT4 platform and you can paste it in there. Okay, so how to place the indicator into your MT4 platform? There are many YouTubes available on that. It's a very, very easy process. I will just show you that process also. All you have to do is go to templates, go to save templates, go to this huge number over here, go to MQL4, go to indicators, and the indicator that you have downloaded, the and you can see this ex4 file. Okay, ex4 file, you copy this, okay, and you paste it over here. You just click over here and you paste it over here and press cancel. Press cancel. After that, you go to examples and you right click on it and you go to refresh. Once you refresh, you will see that the indicator is available for you. Okay, so TMA centered band is over here. Now, the TMA centered band has a unique setup, but what I have done over here is I have edited it. Okay, so number one, uh, I have made this line and magenta color, a little bit dark, a little bit more bolder and thicker, and the borders I have made it black in color. And in the inputs, it is basically 12, 50, and 2.0. I have made it to 48, 200, and 3.0. Now, for different setups, you have to use it in a different way. This is good for a 4-hour setup. So this is how I set up the 4-hour chart. So in 4-hour chart, you have one indicator that is showing you the trend. Okay, so 4-hour chart is for your major trend. Then you go to the 30 minutes chart. 30 minutes chart is to get the entry signal. Same thing, in the entry signal, I have used one indicator, and the name of the indicator is lucky reversal indicator. Lucky reversal indicator. Okay, same way you can go to Google, just type lucky reversal indicator and do the same process what I showed you for TMA centered bands. Okay, you enter lucky reversal indicator, then it will give you multiple options. Click on one option, download the indicator, copy the indicator, okay, and bring it to your MT4 platform. Once you do that, you can put it on. In this lucky reversal indicator, I do not do any changes. The way it is, I put it. Only thing is you have to click on this allow DLL imports so that it is visible on your charts. Okay. This one change I do because my background is white. So by default, this color comes in white. So I have converted into black. Why? So that black signal is the first signal that it shows that from here there can be a reversal. Okay, so I use in 30 minutes lucky reversal indicator. Then I go to a 5-minute chart. In a 5-minute chart, I'm using two indicators. The first indicator is shaved supply and demand. This is also an indicator which is not by default given in the MT4. It's the same process. You go to Google, you type shaved supply and demand, MT4 indicator, free download, and you will get multiple sites from where you can download and it is available. Now, what I have done over here is I have made some changes. Now here the value backlist is given as 50,000, but I have changed it to 200. Okay. So that I do not have a lot of support and resistance lines on my chart. And if I'm looking for a sell, I will only have resistance lines. How do I do that is I go down. See here there are support lines and below that there are resistance. Okay. So there is weak resistance, untested resistance, verified and proven resistance. Okay. So what I've done is for the support, I have made none. And for the resistance, I've changed some colors because they by default, they are very, very dark colors, which I don't like. So I made it into light colors. And then I click OK. So I only get resistance over here. The second indicator, so if you want, I'll just make it instead of 200, I'll make it 400 so you can see it right from the top. Okay, so when I put 400, it will go all the way to 400 candles and show support and resistance. Now, in this case, it will only show resistance because I have made support as blank. Okay, so you can see the resistance right from top over here. The second indicator I have is, okay, the MACD 4C, which gives me a direction whether the 5-minute chart has changed directions, because that is very important before you enter a trade. Okay, here the setup remains the same, 12, 26 and 9. I do not change anything over here. Okay, so it is MACD 4C. That is the name of the indicator. 4C is for 4 colors. You can see 4 colors, red, some darkish red, and a light green and a dark green. So 4 colors. Okay, you can go to colors and change the colors if you want. I feel this is good, so I haven't changed it. So this is your setup. So in 4 hours, you are looking for the trend. like you can see. In 30 minutes, you're looking for reversals, and in 5 minutes, you're looking for an entry signal. Okay. So what we will do is we will put it all together now, so you will be able to see. So there you go. In my 4 hours, I can see that the market is just changing its direction. This is a maroon color, the magenta color. See over here, the magenta color. The magenta color means the market is turning a little bit towards the bearish direction. Now, I did not enter this trade over here because I see there is a sell trade over here. But when this indicator came, that time this line was still green. Okay, so I did not enter this trade, but I'll show you a trade which I have taken. Okay, but in case if this market price would have come a little bit down and then gone up, and then we would get an entry, then in that case, this would have been a great trade to enter. So how do you enter? First, you look at the long-term trend. If the long-term trend is bearish, then you only look to sell. If the long-term trade is bullish, then you only look to buy. Okay. And then how do you enter? So here you have only resistance. That means when the price comes down, this is your first resistance, second resistance, third resistance. Okay. In the resistance area, as soon as this MACD becomes red in color, you enter into the trade and you put your stop loss just above the latest resistance. If you want, you can put it on top also, but then your stop loss becomes very big. If you want a small stop loss, you can just put it on just above the second resistance in the 5-minute chart. This way, you will get a very good risk to reward ratio. And the profit target is this black line over here, or at least 60 to 70% of this distance. So whenever you will enter into this trade, you are looking at a 1:6, 1:7 risk to reward ratio. That is the kind of risk to reward ratio you will get. Now, what I have done is I have saved all these things as templates. So I have saved this as template number 1. I have saved this as template number 2. I have saved this as 3 sell, and then I have one for 3 buy also. Okay. So 3 buy would look something like the template 3 buy. So in 3 buy, you will see only support is there, because when you're buying, you are looking at support zones. When you're selling, you're looking at resistance zone. Now remember, I have saved it as 200. That is why only till here is coming. If I go and change it to 400, then the lines will come from top. Because I only need the last 200 bars while taking a trade. Because after that, the support and resistance is of no use, because now the trade is already gone ahead. So I need it over here, up here, in this zone over here. First, second, third, fourth. In that area, if I get a good resistance and at that same time my MACD is turning red in color, I enter into a trade. Okay, so normally when I look up a setup, it looks something like this. So at one screen, I can see everything. So I've taken a couple of trades yesterday. I'll just show you with the same setup. The first trade I've taken was Aussie. See, you see, the price came down, it went up. By that time, this TMA has changed its color to magenta. So when I got this lucky reversal indicator, this had already become magenta. So I entered into this trade. Okay, so I entered the trade over here. Over here, there was a good resistance zone. Now it is showing over here because that time it was only 200 and the color had become red over here. Let me just make it into 400. So you will be able to probably 400. Let 400 candles. So you get an idea. See, I entered the trade over here. I did not put my stop loss above this area. I just put my stop loss above this resistance. As soon as this got converted into red in color. See over here, it was red in color and the price came back over here. This is where I entered into the trade. Currently, I am at a profit of almost 1:2. I'm looking at almost 1:4 or 1:5 because you see, I'm looking at the price to come all the way down to here or at least 60 to 70% over here. Okay. And I have risked only 1%. I have risked only 1%. That is $37 I have risked over here. My balance in this demo account was some $4,100. So I had to risk only $40. So when I put this trade, it came to $37. So you see, even in my demo where I practice different strategies, I do not risk more than 1%. I only risk 1% or 0.5% because that is how you have to practice. I took one more trade that is in gold. Let's see how that is doing. Okay, that is also doing pretty well. You see, this has gone converted into magenta. I got this indicator lucky reversal over here and in this zone. Okay, the price came down, it went up, it came down, it went up. Over here, it had become red, but I did not enter over here. I entered at this red over here. Okay, and this red at that time, there was this this resistance line over here. So I put my stop loss above the resistance. See, when you're using a 5 minutes resistance line, then you don't have to put your stop loss above the 4 hour resistance line. You just have to use the 5 minute resistance line. This way, what happens is your risk to reward becomes good. Now, currently here, I'm sitting at almost 3 times profit, 1:3 profit. But I'm looking at it coming at least till down here to this level over here. Okay. It can go down till this black line also. And this is a golden setup. For 4 hours, you have the trend. For 30 minutes, you have the lucky reversal indicator, which will give you the entry point. And 5 minutes will tell you exactly where to enter. Okay, here also you see such a wonderful trade was there. Now I do not take more than 2 trades. I could have taken this trade also. It was a wonderful trade. You see over here, first resistance, second resistance, third resistance. This was already red in color. If I would have entered, put the stop loss above this, this had already gone probably 3 or 4 times. The 2 trades which I have taken, you see, is already 176. So I have risked in this I have risked 40, this I have risked 40. This is a 1.5 times up. This is almost 3 times up. Total, I am already 4.5 times up of what I have risked. So this is how you can trade. Okay, and as I said, the equity was to 4,200. So I did not want to invest more into a trade. 2 trades is more than enough. And this is how you practice and you create your patience. Okay, so you save and then you can drag this windows, you drag this windows and make it as per your size requirements. Okay, you can double click to make it into full screen. Okay, the more you use it, of course, you become an expert in it. That's how it is. And you start saving them as profiles. So all my in trades that I take, everything is set up in the same way. Okay, so go to British pound. It is saved in the same way here. See, it is green in color. So I'm looking for a buy. But since I have not got a indicator over here, the lucky reversal has not given me a buy signal. So I'm waiting. Once it becomes buy, once a buy signal come over here, then my first is the trend, second is the buy signal over here, and third is I will look for a perfect entry using the 5 minute chart. Okay, like that, all can see all I set up in the same way. So I hope that this setup has made it extremely clear how you can use these 3 time zones, 4 hours, 30 minutes, and 5 minutes. 4 hours for a trend, 30 minutes for a signal, and 5 minutes for an entry. By using these three, you can 101% trade very, very well and make good profits out of the market. Remember, do not risk too much, however confident you are. Maximum is 2%. Start with 0.5%. And remember, trading requires a lot of training and practice and patience. So all these things are equally important. Now, if I have made this setup, there is a lot of years of practice in this. I have tried and tested many things, and this is one of those things which I think works very, very well. So that is the reason I thought I will share this with all of you. And friends, I have written a book, Traders You Can Win, but First Learn to Lose. This book talks about technical analysis and couple of strategies and my experience in the stock markets. So if you're interested, you know where to buy it. It's available in Amazon and Kindle. Friends, if you love the way I'm creating content, please like and share these videos. So like you, there might be many others who would like to learn trading the right way. All these tricks and techniques that I'm showing, it will be helpful to whoever is watching these videos. Friends, I've created many videos and in future I'll be creating many more videos. Kindly subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed yet and ring the bell icon so that every time I create a new video, you will be informed about it. Friends, I've also created a set of training trading videos. The link is given below. If you're interested, please go through it. It will surely help to upgrade your trading. And finally, friends, keep learning, keep growing. Thank you. Namaskar.